talk to you about twin flames and how to know if somebody is your twin flame. I didn't even want to do a topic on this, but I feel like people want to know about their twin flames. Let me just tell them the truth. Okay, so we all have soulmates. We know that. Soulmates are nothing but past lovers from past lives that we meet again, and we deal with these people life to life to life to life, and we learn different things, and it never lasts. They come, they go, they come, they go, they come, they go. So, with that being said, a lot of people confuse their twin flame with being their soulmate or their lover, which 9 times out of 10, your twin flame is not going to be a lover. That can happen, and it does happen to a lot of people, but majority of people, your twin flame is going to be a really close friend or a family member that you're really close to. Yeah, humans aren't good at love, so why would we do that to ourselves with our twin flames, you know? Why would we write our stories like that? So, I'll tell you a little bit about my twin flame. We met when I was 5 and she was 6, I believe. And it was so funny. We were like picking on each other. Me and my brother were out playing in the woods, and her friend were throwing rocks at us, and we were cussing at each other and like, "I'll get you, bitch!" And it was just crazy. And we ended up becoming like best friends to this day. And her name's Gina. And if you know who I am personally, you know who Gina is. And it's like we're the same. We're both light workers. If you're a light worker, your twin flame's a light worker. But you're still going to have opposite lessons and opposite personalities, but kind of the same in a way. It's kind of like a puzzle. You know, 2 pieces being put together, fitting perfectly, makes the whole picture. I don't know what puzzle uses only 2 pieces, but you know what I'm saying. So, one thing to know, if you're wondering if a certain somebody is your twin flame, one key indicator is you'll both be dealing with the same lesson at the same time. I know that's weird, and I just said you'll have different or opposite lessons, but it's weird how you'll be dealing with kind of the same thing at the same time, but in different ways. Gina comes over here all the time in a frantic worry. I'm in a frantic worry already, and we're just circling. And I'll stop myself and I'll look at both of us and I'm like, this happens all the time. So it's really funny. The synchronicity is just off the charts. I mean, you'll know your twin flame by the constant synchronicity over and over and over and over. Gina and I will be having a conversation and simultaneously be watching a Kesha interview. And what Kesha says in the interview will come out of our mouths in our conversation lined up to what she's saying. It happens with music, movies, anything playing in the background. It's so weird. And we see numbers all the time with each other, especially with our phones. When we text each other and call each other, you'll see consecutive numbers in a row. It's like the universe wants you to get the hint that this is your twin flame. So, and it's usually somebody like you would think last to be your twin flame. Sorry, girls, but the guy that you want to be your twin flame is not your twin flame. He is a lesson, and a lesson that needs to be learned quickly. So that's the number 1 indicator, is synchronicity. The second indicator to know if someone's your twin flame is you'll fight like crazy, on again, off again, friends, you know, family members. You'll take breaks from each other because it's so exhausting, because you're dealing with yourself. And I hate to say it, but in this day and age, who doesn't have self-esteem issues or problems with liking themselves? I mean, and for somebody else to be like a replica of you, no, you're gonna fight. And some twin flames just break it off completely, and they're like, I'll see you next life. And another thing with light workers who are twin flames, it's really hard to give each other advice. It's good to pick each other up when they're down, but giving advice is just like, it almost just doesn't work at all. Because when you give your twin flame advice, it's like they know already, okay? Like you've both read from the same book. Also, take note that you'll have an unearthly connection with this person. And when I say unearthly, nothing you've ever felt on this planet before. It's like the Twilight Zone. You're meeting yourself. And it's really important to pay attention to codependency with your twin flame, because in life we already have that problem with being codependent on others as far as friendships. You need to take special note of that with your twin flame, because you don't want to ruin that relationship with your twin flame because of codependency. And that goes for your twin flame too. Don't let them get too attached. Still have your lives, because there are going to be times when you will have to separate and go separate ways. And that's fine. Me and Gina didn't talk, I don't think, throughout our entire teenage years. While she had her babies and I did stuff. Third indicator that this person is your twin flame: they're not a lover. That's already like a huge red flag. If you meet somebody that's already fallen under the first two indicators and then they're not a lover, or maybe you're a girl and it's just a guy friend, but you feel like crazy attached to him, but it's not romantic, you're doing it right. You can have guy friends, you can have girlfriends, it's possible. And the fourth indicator, I've already said this, they will come and go. And never assume that you have the right to have your twin flame in your life. Don't be that person. Not one of us have the right to have our twin flame in our life. They're just like any other human being. We have to earn their respect. They have to earn our respect. Even though we are the same person and things may be easier for us to connect and things may be easier for us to talk out, still, you're both human beings and you both can say, bye, bitch. You don't need your twin flame. But if they're going to be in your life for any reason, as far as destiny goes, they'll be in your life. Don't even worry about that part. It's not a thing about choice. It'll just happen, because I believe that we write our lives out before we are born or incarnated into a life. We write out everything. So if something goes off track, I think it falls right back on track. The fifth indicator, a lot of times your twin flame will actually live on the opposite side of the planet than you. Isn't that crazy? It happens a lot. And also, a lot of times, your twin flame's not going to like you. It's not always like butterflies and like, oh, I found the one. No. Sometimes it's like, I really don't like this bitch. Like, I know I'm the type of person, I'll meet somebody, and if I don't like them, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to like them later. Or vice versa. If I like them, I'm probably not going to like them later.